Hi all and welcome to my channel. This is Erica and I'm in Richmond, Virginia, a zone 7A. Here I have some grow bags where I was taking some potting soil that I also mixed vermiculite as well as chicken manure in the bag that I was preparing for my potatoes. I will not be planting potatoes today, but I wanted to prepare them. I'm excited. I have a few potatoes that have eyes on them, and I'm going to cut them up probably later on today, and I may be putting them in tomorrow. And then I'm going to use the other grow bag that have the larger amount of soil in it to plant a few other vegetables later on in the video. I was out of worm casting, so I had to use what it was that I had. And I'm going to tell you, sometimes when you add that perlite to it like I did, the fumes from it can make you sneeze a little bit. So I had to back off of it some. Hopefully you could literally see that I was mixing that up. So I only had about 1 inch to maybe 2 inches on the bottom. And once I plant those potatoes in there and they actually start growing, I'll add more soil to it. Now I had already added perlite to the other bag, but I also had added more dirt to it, which is why you saw that I added more perlite in there. And then I will be mixing that up as well. I was so excited about today because it is Monday, the 27th of March, which is my birthday. So I wanted to come out and do a little bit of gardening, which is something that gives me relaxation. So now that I've gotten those mixed up, we're going to go to our next thing. That looks good. Well, of course, you see my greenstalk is here, and I've just about gotten it completely full. Now, I mentioned that I needed to fill my bottom row in another video. I'm not sure whether this video will come out first or the other one, but I think I said that I wanted to put some cilantro at the bottom. Well, I went to one of, Cross Creek Nursery, one of the nurseries in Richmond, or Chesterfield, I should say, and I picked up some cilantro. And I also picked up a few more beets that you'll see me plant later on. So I took that entire bottom row and planted it up with cilantro. I had a 4-pack, as well as I had one single that looked as if it was 2 in there, but when I tried to break it down, it would not come apart to save me. And I really didn't want to rinse it with water because I wanted to keep as much soil as possible. So I just went on ahead and just put the whole thing in one pocket. So the 4-pack, I think in one of the pockets I put 2, and then the other pockets have 1 each. And then that last pocket that has the 4-pack, I also picked up some Swiss Chard. Now, I have grown Swiss Chard from seed, and I have some that's in my greenhouse, but it just wasn't where I wanted it to be just yet to put inside of there. So I picked up a 4-pack that I added to that. I think I added two of the plants. Now, I also forgot that I planted so much Swiss chard starts by seed that I did have a few that I was able to plant up inside of one of my boxes, which you will see me do very soon. And see, the cilantro that was really full, that's the one that it just did not want to come loose. So I just added a little bit of more soil to the to that little section there. I so enjoy gardening, and I am really loving my green stock. I do feel that I need to pull a couple of my sections loose and add just a little bit more potting soil to it, because I know some of it may have settled due to us having a little bit of rain and me watering it as well. And so, yes, here I'm actually putting the Swiss chard in. Doesn't that just look gorgeous? I love it. So I'm just giving you a show of everything. You know, I have onions, I have some romaine lettuce in there. I think I added some mustard greens to one section. I have spinach, onions. I do have one kale plant in there that is starting to go to seed, but I purposely left that there because I want it to go to seed, because I have never taken seed from my own kale before, and that's something that I definitely want to do this year. So I'm purposely letting that go to seed so I can pull the seed from it and see how that does. I'm excited. So here's the other bed that I was telling you about that I needed to go ahead and get planted up. And what I'm placing in here is, and I don't know what I did with the camera right there, as to, I know I had it sideways. I don't know how it came out the long way, so forgive me. But what I did was I planted up a lot of lettuce, and I didn't show me actually planting the lettuce for time's sake. I'm doing my best to keep these videos around about 10 to 15 minutes, definitely not over 20 minutes. I have one video that is about 28 minutes if I'm not mistaken, but I'm going to do my best to keep them shorter. Now here was that was the other bag that I had, the grow bag that I placed that there. Oh yes, those are beets. I put broccoli around the outside and I put beets on the inside. And like I was telling you, the other bed I just added all of the rest of my lettuces that I had left over inside of that bed. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.